Well, welcome to Wednesdays with Will. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and what I do here at the church. My name is Will McCollum. I am the facilities manager here at A&M United Methodist Church. And I grew up in the church back in Amarillo. And, we were one of those families, if the doors were open at the church, we were always there. And so, if there was a ditch that needed to be dug, the men stood around and supervised me and my brothers as we dug the ditch, and so I always grew up in the church, and it was in college that I really thought I had a crisis in my faith, that, I didn't have my own faith, and I later realized that I did have my own faith, but I was growing in my faith through, it's kind of a journey, and I was growing, and, I really started to make it my own in college, and I got involved at the Wesley Foundation and here at A&M United Methodist Church as a freshman, because when you're coming to A&M United Methodist Church seemed like the place to go, and so I did, and I've been here at the church since '87 when we came as freshmen, me and my twin brother, and I got involved pretty early on, through the Wesley Foundation mainly, and we did Sunday school here at the church, and then I started doing some odd jobs for the church as I was working my way through college, and right as I was finishing up, I got offered the job here at the church as the facilities manager, and I've been here ever since. So my family, I have my wife Julie. We met in college here at the Wesley Foundation, and then I have four kids. My oldest, Andy, is 31. He's married and has a little 1-year-old boy now. And then I got Luke, who's 23. He's still trying to finish up college. And then I got Tyler and Maggie. Tyler started college in the spring of last year at Blinn, or spring of this year at Blinn, and Maggie starts college at Texas State here in the fall. We're getting ready to move her over to San Marcos here in a little under 2 weeks, and so that'll be a big change. She's our first one to move away, but we raised our kids in the church, and they've kind of had the same upbringing I did, maybe even a little more intense, of being here all the time. Sometimes it wears on them, but the church has been a good place to raise our kids, and we really feel positive about the experience they've gotten here. I started ministry here, as a college student, and just involved in a few things here, and then, really working on staff. My ministry has developed. I don't just take care of the buildings around here. I help out with a lot of our programming ministry, and this last week we just had music makers, and somehow I ended up years ago getting a big role in that has just kind of gotten bigger and bigger, and sometimes you find yourself doing stuff that it's super fun to do music makers and participate in that. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy working with the kids, and it always brings great joy. And then, I just like to help out around here. I found myself at some point, we needed a new cook for Wednesday night, and I said, well, I could do that. At the time I had a kid in college, and I'm like, I could use a little extra money, and so I got started in that, and that's really something that's taken off, and now, we're feeding over 200 people every Wednesday night that we're doing dinner, and it's one of those things where I enjoy it, but it's like I found the on ramp, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to find the off ramp. So but I enjoy working with the people around the church, and it's just a great joy in my life. So my wife sings in the choir, directs children's bells or children's chimes and youth bells, and directs runs music makers, and then we just participate in all the service. My kids have all been involved in the youth group, and they're involved in college ministries now. They have also come and worked for me. And Maggie's kind of glad to be moving off. She's like, I won't have to set up chairs every Sunday morning anymore in Ecclesia. But I think she'll kind of miss it. But so they've all worked for me, helping with the Sunday morning stuff, and then stuff that I need assistance on during the week. But they've also all participated in the children's and youth programs growing up, and so that's been great for our family. I see God in the people here at A&M United Methodist Church. I work with all different kinds of people, different age groups, and you see it in the love and care that everybody has for each other, and just wanting to take care of everybody and wanting to give to God, whether it's given to a ministry of the church or given to take care of the buildings. We're sitting in a sanctuary where people have given money to really improve our stained glass windows and tell the story of Jesus in our windows, and the people here give of their time, and it's just out of love for God that I see everybody doing that. Well, thanks for joining us, and join us next week for Wednesdays with Will, and we look forward to something new next week.